Nunes. On this UFC roster, Holm. She has had Mike Winkeljohn in her ear since and getting better like a fine wine.
Holm is the type of fighter that the canvas is completely open to years.
Crazy.
Then after all that time away from boxing, she then becomes the UFC champion and does that with a variation of skills, not just boxing. As you see in the Megan Anderson fight, when things got tough on her feet, she had an ability to take it to the ground and use her grappling to win that fight. But the biggest moment was the knockout of Ronda Rousey when she was a massive underdog to capture her first UFC championship.
Maybe the most signature win in UFC history for any man or woman, and one of the best highlights you will ever see. Holm looking for more where that came from here tonight. Well, drillers make killers, and nobody works her takedowns harder than this young woman. She has become a force in this division, and even though the opposition oftentimes knows what's coming, no one's able to stop that shot.
Nobody's able to stop that takedown attempt. No one's able to stop that single leg. She said in the fighter meetings, I have drilled that takedown 5,000 times.
Amazing.
Over and over, I hit a single leg. Every day of the week, I hit at least 30 single legs. I'm like, well, is wrestling practice every day? She goes, no. I just want to make sure that I have a skill that is so dominant that no matter how much you practice it, you are not practicing it enough to stop me from taking you down with it. It is truly crazy to watch her approach to getting that single leg off.
And her ability to get her opponents off balance in a mixed martial arts setting, as special as anybody in the sport right now. We'll see how it goes for her here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a boxer, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 5 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in 35 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, Holly, the Preacher's Daughter, Holm! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 21 wins, 5 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, Amanda, the Lioness Nunes.
All right, commit to the rules of the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
You ready?
All right, here we go. Capacity crowd on hand tonight to see Amanda Nunes take on Holm. Your thoughts on how Holly's going to approach the world beater that is Amanda Nunes?
Holly has to get on her bicycle. She has to make sure that she's out of range. She manages space and distance, and fighting behind those quick combinations where she darts in and she darts out. As long as she's out, she does not run the risk of Amanda landing one of those big overhand rights that she's now known for.
Oh, beautiful connection by her on that punch.
She's so fast when she throws.
Oh, the head kick lands for Amanda Nunes. We've seen that before.
Yeah, you've seen her land it. You saw that in the Holm fight. We've talked about this on air before. You can almost see her smirk like, I got it. I've trained this a million times, and right now it's going to happen in the biggest spots. Amanda's as good as they come. Look at the force behind that leg kick. Nice kick.
It's a warning.
Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there.
Beautiful leg kick throw. Again, in the clinch.
Oh! Head kick. Oh!
Boom! Big jab.
3 minutes remain in the round.
Big leg kick land.
Under 3 minutes remain in round 1. Nunes going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there. Holm gets hit with a kick.
Oh, clinch position. Watch the knees and the elbows come now.
Holm gets caught with that punch. And hey, there it is, her first takedown of the fight. She told us in our fighter meeting Thursday, at some point I will take her down. She didn't expect it to take this long, but here it is.
She really had to work to get this first takedown, and she never gave up on herself. Continued to press, continued to shoot, continued to level change. Now she finally has secured her first takedown.
Oh, that'll work. The ground and pound strike is good. Minute and a half to go in our opening round. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Holm.
Trying to recover full guard there.
Oh, sage work from the bottom here as she tags her with the punch. Back to her feet now. Good sign for her there. The strikes continuing to pile up. 27 total strikes for Holly Holm. Nunes gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush.
Get the takedown. We need it. You need the takedown now.
Way to hide that leg kick. More clinching.
Holm gets the tie clinch here. 30 seconds now to go in round 1. Well, that one should leave a mark. Outstanding leg kick employed there by Nunes. Got clipped with the right hand. Battle for position here.
Look at how she drives her knee right into her opponent's midsection.
Seconds winding down in the opening round. Five minutes in the books. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays. You knew she came in with the book on her as a kicker, and her opponent did nothing to adjust.
Her opponent didn't check one kick, so why would she not continue down that path? Why would she not continue to throw her hands just to set up those beautiful, nasty kicks? And she is landing them with full force every time she throws them.
All right, so here we go with our next round. Will the narrative be the same? In the previous round, it was all about her kicks, the power, the accuracy, really a sight to behold.
I don't know why it would change. I don't think that her opponent has received the advice that she needs to make the necessary adjustments. She will go out there and start doing the same exact thing, which will in turn put her right back on the receiving end of those nasty kicks.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. And she continues to circle towards her right.
Keep busy, keep busy.
Holm gets hit with a kick.
Big leg kick lands.
36 total strikes have already landed for Amanda Nunes. Just below 50%, by the way, 49% the accuracy rate on the strike attempts against Holly Holm.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on.
Big punch lands. Ooh.
Nice shot. That's what I'm talking about.
You don't know when that leg kick's coming.
There it is. Take the shot now. Take the shot. There it is.
Oh, she blocked the kick there. Nicely done. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 2. Going to the leg kick now, and it's there. Nice job by Nunes.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Well, you hate to be overly critical because she has landed.
Oh! She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight. Big kick lands.
All right, so no surprise. Once again, we find ourselves here in this clinch situation. We'll see who can advance.
Who's going to be the person to dictate the pressure? Who's going to control the engagement from this 50-50 position?
Just over 2 minutes to go. Oh!
Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range.
Nice leg kick lands. Another clinch position.
All right, so now she engages in the tie clinch, and of course, if you're fighting hands as the opponent, you leave everything else wide open.
You leave everything open as you will dig big, brutal knees to the body. Nice. There's no tell on that leg kick. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
45 seconds remain in the round. Man, that hurts to watch as she continues to punish her opponent's body here in this round.
Hey, take that shot. Take the shot.
30 seconds now to go in the round.
Come on, let's go.
20 seconds to go round 2. 15 seconds. Oh, beautiful kick by her there. She just gets that foot off the canvas to the target so quickly.
She does not give her opponent any idea that kick is coming.
10 minutes in the books. All right, that's the end of the round. And our cameraman all over that cut on the cheek. That thing is getting wider by the minute and only getting worse. Cut man gonna earn his money tonight. All right, so a lot of high-level striking in that last round, but the big shot, of course, to the head that stunned her opponent, nearly got her out of there.
I mean, she hurt her bad. I can't believe that we are going to another round. I thought it was over. She landed it perfectly. Usually that's enough to end the fight. Unfortunately, the round goes on. Let's see what happens.
All right, here we go with our next round. Two of the best women in this division. We'll see who takes the upper hand.
You got to make a decision when you get up off of your stool, going into the next round, that this is my fight, and I am not going to allow it to slip through my fingers.
Visibly limping here. Oh, she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. It's one thing to be aggressive, but also efficient. She is certainly doing that.
Liver kick.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
So 64 total strikes have landed for the Lioness Amanda Nunes. Just below 50% now in terms of the accuracy rate, landing 46% tonight against Holly Holm.
Nice head kick. Again, back into this position.
Oh!
You can never know what you're gonna see with this young lady. Is she gonna finish the fight? Look at the turnover in that kick.
Oh! Head kick.
Nice.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3. Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. Nunes' hook to the body there is blocked. Shot looked pretty good, but ultimately the defense was there.
Man, she can hardly stand now, and if she was a step behind before when she was fresh, how do you think she feels now that she's barely able to step on that leg?
We have crossed the midpoint of this one.
Nice punch,
That'll
man,
do
over
it!
the top.
Well, a seminal moment for her here tonight as she gets the win by TKO. Huge win and an even bigger statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 42 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO, Amanda the Lioness Nunes.
Well, she is smiling ear to ear and hard to blame her after she gets the win tonight by TKO. And really everything she said about this fight coming in played out that way on Fight Night.
Sometimes you could say a lot of things and you're not sure it's actually going to happen. Tonight, everything she said would happen did. Very rare, but she should be very proud of the work she got done tonight.